The Pathways to Knowledge model of information processing identifies 6 stages that students go through when learning to process information. They are appreciation, pre-search, search, interpretation, communication, and evaluation. More information on this can be found in the Technology as Facilitator of Quality Education model. The teacher asks the students questions about the Cartesian plane to build background information for the lesson. This demonstrates the pre-search stage of information processing.
Remember, it goes in a counterclockwise motion. There's other things that you need to know. You have 2 different points that you're going to be looking for. You're going to be looking for your x-axis, and you're going to be looking for your y-axis. Now, when we put a point, when we plot a point, we're looking for the x and the y coordinates. So our x and our y in quadrant 1 are what values? Positive, positive. And in quadrant 2, they're what values? Negative, positive. You can speak up. In quadrant 3, they're what? Negative, negative. Very good. And in quadrant 4? Positive, negative. You guys did good. You remembered all that. This is all stuff that you have to know to be able to do today's lesson.
The students must convert linear equations into slope-intercept form. The teacher helps them relate the task to their prior knowledge and defines key words that will assist them in their graphing assignment. This is another example of the pre-search stage of information processing.
What are we going to do? Say it again, louder. You're going to put it in slope-intercept form. So you're going to move everything around. Marcus was telling us how to move just his equation. So you're going to move it all around so that you have it in y equals mx plus b format, which is called what? Slope-intercept. Very good.
The students are given a graph and an unrelated linear equation. They must use their prior knowledge and their understanding of slope and y-intercept to search for the equation or graph that matches theirs. Then they have to work in groups to verify their matches. This is an example of the search stage of information processing.
See, none of us got the same thing, Miss Macklin.
Yeah, for real. But you started with the same thing, so who's messed up? Look at your steps and see if you can evaluate each other.
Okay, I know what you've done wrong, stuff, Casey.
Because you're going to change it. Because you have to move it.
You didn't subtract your 6 from there. Did you? Subtract your 6 from there? 6x plus y. How'd you get 6x plus y? Plus 9. Where the 6x come in there? So see, you got to make those 2 zero themselves out. Okay.
The students have finished converting a linear equation into slope-intercept form. Now they are working in groups to assess their algebraic process. This demonstrates the interpretation stage of information processing. Once each group has come to a consensus on the correct form of the equation, the group members graph it. The students compare their graphs, working together to solve discrepancies and draw the line correctly. This further exemplifies the interpretation stage of information processing. The students integrate and apply the concepts they have learned as they play the game Green Globs on the computer. Several green globs are displayed in a coordinate plane. The students must write a linear equation in slope-intercept form that touches as many of the green globs as possible. This demonstrates the interpretation stage of information processing.